let's go, let's start, Shabab. Let's see.
Is today just gonna be another review?
Yes, complete the review.
If I needed to
leave anytime,
yeah.
anytime.
Yes.
And if you have any question, let us know. So Shabab, I did this for you. Those of you who still confusing about the pronouns, okay? So we said we have separated pronoun in Arabic language and we have attached pronoun. So I did this one. I hope it is helpful for you. So with ana, which I, the possessive, it's ya at the end to make it mine, okay? So you can use ana with verb immediately. So for example, ana, when you have the verb in the past tense, all what you need to add alif hamza at the beginning to make it verb in the present tense refer to I am doing something, okay? Again, I will remind you what we are talking about here. It's all present verb. In 122, you will take the past and the command tense. So in Arabic, guys, you have just four, because the command is very easy. It's not difficult, and even the future beyond easy. So all what you want, just to practice it as much as you want. So ana, if you want to own something, these things must be noun. So when I say attached to pronoun, keep it in your mind. It is nouns, things, action, you own it. Noun, it must be noun. With these letters, when you add, which mostly prefix and a little bit you're gonna have suffix sometimes, this comes just with the verb. So you have to take the verb in the past tense to create from it the present tense. And if you want to create the future, you cannot look at the verb at the past tense. You must go to the future tense and add one letter, and then here you have the future. This is how it works in Arabic language. You cannot bring the past tense and create the future. It's gonna be very difficult. But you have the present tense, then it creates the future tense. This is something you're gonna work on it in 122. So ana, I, with ya added at the end of the noun, it's gonna be mine. With alif added at the beginning of the verb, it's going to be I am doing this action. نحن, we, to make ours. Noon alif at the end. And you will see all the ownership or attached pronoun, all of them coming at the end of the nouns. There is no prefix, all gonna attach at the end. You cannot attach it at the beginning. When with the verb, to create the verb, I did it, I am doing it, we are doing it, he is doing it, all of that, it has to be at the beginning. Sometimes you have suffix, okay? So with ente, you, the singular, you're gonna have ka added to the end of the noun, and you have ta at the beginning. Now, what you can do, just to play this game, the speaker pronoun, me and we, with me you have ya, with we you have noon alif, with the noun. With the verb, you have alif at the beginning, which is looking like ana. If you look at ana, you have alif hamza. Oh, I'm gonna take this alif hamza and add it at the beginning of the verb to create I am doing whatever verb in the past tense to make it a present tense. With we, نحن, to make it we are doing, you're gonna have noon at the beginning. So I'm stealing this noon from نحن and add it at the beginning, okay, of the verb to make it we are doing. And to make it's ours, again, the noon, it's coming here and noon alif. With anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna, all of this, it is the second person. The person or the people or the dual who I am addressing my talk to. With this, you will notice all the time there is te, 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 te. Don't forget it. With the second person, anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna, all the time, you have ta at the beginning. You must. So with anta, the singular masculine, you're just gonna have ta at the beginning. With the verb, again, with anti, you, the singular feminine, you're gonna have ta, ya, noon. It has suffix and the prefix. With antuma, again, because it's dual, you have ta at the beginning, and alif noon, that it's come with the dual all the time. And with antum, because it's a plural, you're gonna have ta at the beginning and waw noon at the end, because waw noon all the time with the plural come, okay? And with antunna, again, you have ta and noon shadda at the end, the same noon shadda here. This is with the verb. You're gonna have ta, 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 ta. But with the possessive, I am owning it, you are on it, she is on it. How you gonna say it? It's gonna be kaf. All the time you have kaf. So anti, I'm sorry, anta, kaf fatha, anti, kaf kasra, antuma, kaf mim alif, kuma, antum, kum, antunna, kunna. And to make it again easy for you, with anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna, there is no kaf. But now you know there is kaf in the ownership situation. So all what you're gonna do with anta and anti, just kaf fatha like this fatha and kaf kasra like this kasra. And when you're gonna come to the rest, you're gonna add kaf and the last two letter, kuma. Kaf and last letter, kum. Kaf and kun. You just do your own things, how you gonna do it. With the third person, which huwa, he, hiya, she, huma, they, dual, mix, or just male or just female, and they, plural, hum, okay? Okay, which here there is no space. I didn't write it, which I should. 1 second, let me. Yeah, so I wrote it, but it's come down here. So let me just take this away. So this is gonna come up. Yep. So they, which is a plural, if it's feminine or masculine, mix. Home. So again, let me just phrase it differently. Home, which they, either just masculine or mix, masculine and feminine. Home. How you gonna make it theirs? You're gonna add hum. So with the third person, it's easier because huwa, you're gonna use just the ha. Hiya, it's gonna be ha alif. Huma, it's gonna be huma. And hum, it's gonna be hum. This is for ownership. And how you gonna do it? Ya at the beginning of the verb to make it he is doing, ta, she is doing, and ya alif noon for dual, they are doing, and ya waw noon again for plural. And look, all the time plural has waw noon and dual has alif noon. Is this helpful, shabab, or not?
Yes.
Okay. Any question? So let me show you now how we do it, how you're gonna work on it. So I use one noun, and from the noun I brought the verb. So let's just here, I'm gonna write something between them. So the verb is, yeah, I have them here. So let me just do it again. So the verb, it's kataba. What mean kataba? He wrote. So all of this row, I want you to know, this is where we're gonna play. This is what we're gonna do. So kataba, he wrote. This is verb in the past tense. Kitab, book. This is noun, okay? Katib, writer. It's an adjective, okay? So I add this just to show you how, if you're gonna talk about yourself. So kataba, and I ask you to make it in the present tense. So if I am writing, aktubu. Aktubu, it means I am writing. What you did here, you just add hamza. Kitab, and I want you to make it an ownership. Once you look, it's noun. Okay, what cell we need to make it an ownership? Possessive. You will say kitabi. You add ya at the end of kitab. See what you did? Okay. If you want to say I am a writer, singular, the speaker is going to be ana katib. Ana katib. What if feminine, Sami? What if it's feminine and she want to say I am writer? How are we gonna say it? Sami, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm trying to think.
Okay, Galbi. So Sami will say ana katib. What do you think Noor will say?
Katiba?
Afia.
Oh.
Katiba. Yeah, you need a big dose of believe in you. Okay, I know you know it. Katiba. Katiba for feminine. So this is all it show you if you are the speaker, what you're gonna do in Arabic language, all what you need to know. So nektub, because with the plural speaker, nahnu. Nektub, if you go up, because I did this exactly like this. This, okay? So will help you a lot, Shabab. When I give you this sheet, print them and put them one in front of one, and you will see what's going on. Nektub, we are writing. كتابنا, our book. Let's say you as a student want to say our book is good. كتابنا جيد, our book is good book or useful. So with نحن, we are writers. Now where I'm gonna hunt you for the plural. When I give you, for example, كاتب, and I ask you to make it plural masculine, you will write نحن كاتبون, واو نون at the end of the noun, or كتاب. So this word take two forms. كاتبون is right and كتاب is right. So I will advise you to memorize كاتبون because it's kind of with the grammar go, but you will hear كتاب too. Now, what if the speakers just feminine? Kelsey, can you tell me how feminine will say we are writers? Kelsey, you are with me?
Is it هذا?
No, still نحن,
Oh.
but stay with me. Listen, see what Brandon gonna say.
Can you make this a
Brandon.
little bit bigger, please?
Yes, Habibi.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I studied the plurals.
Yeah,
very well.
plural, feminine. Do you remember what we do for the plural feminine?
No, not for feminine.
Not feminine. So let me ask Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if it's a plural feminine, what you add at the end to make it a plural?
Not sure, but I said ta.
ألف تاء. أحسنتي. نحن كاتبات. كاتبات. Keep it here, everyone, please, because you're gonna have 100% question, and for the final, I will not give you question to leave. You will answer all the questions, so be very careful with that. So with نحن كاتبون, if it's masculine, and نحن كاتبات if it's plural, feminine. Okay, شباب? Is this clear, guys? I'll move now. Okay. Now, the first two is the first person. Now with the second person, who you are addressing your talk to, okay? We name it ضمير المتكلم in Arabic language, the one who's speaking. So, نكتب. نكتب. I just did it. I'm sorry. It's so funny. تكتب. This with أنت. أنت تكتب. So if I am addressing my talk to the singular masculine Brandon, I'm going to tell him أنت تكتب. So what I add at the beginning. And if I want to tell the Brandon, this is your book. هذا كتابك. So I add كاف فتحة at the end of the noun. If I want to tell Brandon, you are a writer, it's going to be أنت كاتب. So I'll go to the root. كاتب, singular masculine, okay? But if I am talking to Elizabeth, I will tell her تكتبين. Please, Shabab, don't forget this one because most of you, I have just one student who did it right in the test, okay? So you have ta and ya noon. This is كتب, the verb كتب in the black, and you have ta and ya noon at the end. So I'm looking at Elizabeth, I'm gonna tell her أنتِ تكتبين. And when I give her her book, I will tell her هذا كتابك. This is your book. And if I want to tell her أنتِ you are a writer, I will say أنتِ كاتبة. Okay? So you're gonna have kind of a question, correct all the mistakes in the following sentences. And I'll give you 10 sentences, all of them wrong. There is one wrong in it. So if I say أنتِ كاتب, you will say, no, this is wrong. It should be أنتِ كاتبة. Or I say أنتما كاتبون. You'll say, no, this is wrong. أنتما كاتبان. Okay? You're going to have something like that. تكتبان. This is for dual. تا ألف نون at the end. So you add ta here. And you add ألف نون because it's dual. All the time, dual, you're going to have ألف نون. تكتبان. And let's imagine I'm talking to Kelsey and Hawa, and I will tell them, هذا كتابكما. It's look like one book, but for both of them. هذا كتابكما. It's your book. You are the dual. And if they are dual, I will say أنتما كاتبان. If they are two masculine, or one masculine and one feminine, or أنتما كاتبتان if I'm talking just to Jamila and Noor. أنتما كاتبتان. Okay, Shabab, any question here so far, or I keep moving? Keep moving. And here for the plural. Plural all the time, waw noon at the end. Okay, so you're gonna come to the verb and you will say أنتم تكتبون. So ta at the beginning and waw noon at the end, and هذا كتابكم. Kaf meme to make it ownership, your book, and for the plural أنتم كاتبون or أنتم كتاب, exactly what you used for نحن, because the plural is speaking. نحن كاتبون, نحن كتاب. And here for the feminine plural, it will not including in the final, but you need to know it. أنتن تكتبن. And those of you who read Quran, you will see it a lot in Surah An-Nur and An-Nisa. A lot of places in Quran, you will say كنا Surah Yusuf. فقطعن أيديهن you will when God speak about just women. تكتبن. So you just add ta at the beginning and you add your noon shadda at the end. And you're gonna add kaf noon kunna at the end of the noun. And katibat and tunna katibat, you are writer because it's a plural feminine. Okay? And here we are with the third person, huwa, hiya. Huwa yaktub, he is writing. Yaktub. This is his book. كتابه. هذا كتابه. Let's say we are talking about Musa. He is not here. We are talking about him. We will say Musa يكتب الدرس الآن. He's writing his lesson now.
Well, I am here.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay.
just for the sentence. And we will say, because he's not here again, we will say هذا كتابه. This is his book. We are talking about him. So this we name it in Arabic ضمير الغائب, the absent pronoun. So in English, we name it the third person. هو كاتب, he is a writer. And if you look at هو كاتب, it's like أنا كاتب. I am a writer. Or أنت كاتب, you are writer. هو كاتب, he is a writer. So here it's no change, it's easy. Just you need to know, here you are talking about one person and if he's masculine or feminine. And remember it, put it here in your mind. In Arabic language, big time effect the number of people you are talking about and the gender of them. That's what make the whole different in Arabic language. Their gender and their number. How many one? So if you look at هو كاتب, he is a writer. He's the third person, he's absent. But it's exactly the same like أنت كاتب. When we talked to Brandon, we told him أنت كاتب, you are writer. And أنا كاتب, I am writer. So all what's going on here, I changed the pronoun who is speaking, about whom we are speaking. But when the number and the gender is the same, you look at the noun, it is the same. So for example, here again, let's go. Imagine Hawa now at Starbucks, she is writing her note, which I wish. So we will say Hawa تكتب الملاحظات, which mean note. And Hawa, we need to speak about her book. We will say هذا كتابها, or we say كتابها جيد, her book is a good book, or this is her book. كتابها, all what you add ha alif. Then I want to say Hawa is a writer. I will say هي كاتبة. Again, just the gender change, but the number is still singular. So when the number is the same, you are safe. You're just gonna add ta marbuta to make the gender is feminine. But let's imagine Hawa and Sami writing right now. They are dual. That's it. So هما يكتبان, alif noon, to give me the meaning that you are talking about dual. يكتبان. And if I want to say this is their book, one book, and this is their book, I will say هذا كتابهما or كتابهما جيد. They have a good book. Okay, so when it's dual, we know we're gonna use huma with dual, and I have to add alif noon at the end to make up for the number 2. كاتبان, يكتبان for the verb, كاتبان for the noun. Okay, and here you are with the plural يكتبون. Let's imagine all of you, even Kelsey, right now you are writing note, and I will say طلابي يكتبون, my students are writing. Then I will say كتابهم, my students, their book. كتابهم جيد, their book is good. So I will say هم كاتبون, واو نون, or هم كتاب. You see? And for feminine, which you will not have these, but you will have this one. هن كاتبات, ألف تاء, to make up for the feminine plural. Any questions, شباب? I hope this is useful. I hope it's helpful.
Can you scroll down a bit again, just to the
Yeah, this one.
Sorry. Well, up there. I missed before you scrolled the page. Thank you.
Yes, Hamid. And this, Jennifer, I'm gonna upload it for you guys. The
Thank you.
PDF to play with it. Do you have any question here, Habibi?
No.
You good? In case you are talking, I want you to know that I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I'm good. And you said we don't need the plural feminine?
Yeah,
Or-
this one, Habibi, all
Okay.
what I want to from you, يكتبن and كتابهن, I don't need it. I need this one, how to make the plural, feminine a plural.
Okay.
Okay, Gallo? So, another things, two things, I didn't highlight them. This, we talk about it many times. It's just need your practice. So practice it. The color subject. This is so important. I want you to go and study it very well. You have the PDF for it. And the only things I talk about it before, I want to remind you with it again. So let's say, imagine I'll give you this word. What's going to make different where the grammar wants you to listen to, it's when we use the word لون. Okay, so لون, it means color. So look at it, it doesn't have تاء مربوطة, so it is masculine. Okay, so if I have book, I will say كتابي لونه أحمر. My book, its color is red. Okay, I can say too كتابي أحمر. My book is red. Here you are safe. Why? Because I used noun masculine. Okay, it's masculine. But imagine if I use a feminine noun such as وردة. وردة, it means flower, rose. وردة. Look at it. It has تاء مربوطة. So it is feminine. Just please focus with me. Just with this example, please. I will say هذه وردة حمراء. But I will say هذه وردة لونها أحمر. You see what's going on here or not? Here in this, do you need more explanation, guys, or it's clear? So وردة, it's
I'm okay with
feminine.
this part.
Sten, I didn't hear you.
I was just saying that I think I'm okay on this one.
Okay, thank you. So just fast, it's feminine. When you talk about it immediately, you're gonna use the feminine form of the color. So the color, it's أحمر. The color red, it is أحمر, okay? In the masculine form, but it's حمراء in the feminine form. So you will say هذه وردة حمراء. This is a red rose, okay? But if you use the word لون, and we know the word لون, it means color, but it's a masculine, okay? We will say هذه وردة لونها أحمر. Its color is red. So if you ask yourself, okay, Selwa, why you use أحمر here and why you use حمراء here? And it's both of them I am describing the rose, which is feminine. simply because here, أحمر, it's refer to the word لون. I am connected to the لون. So أحمر, it must match what I am describing. Yes, I am describing the rose, but I am speaking about its color, not about its smell, not about if it's beautiful or no, or it's healthy or no, it's color. So when I say its color, what's gonna come after the masculine must match the masculine. But when I match the feminine, I match it with the ha alif, ha, her color, its color in English, okay? That's why sometimes even me, when I want to talk about it, I will make it feminine and masculine in English because everything is masculine and feminine here. See? So these things, again, I'm going to give you another example. Imagine we will say Jennifer سيارتها زرقاء. Her car is blue. Okay? Her car is blue. But I will say Jennifer سيارتها لونها أزرق. You see? Jennifer car, its color is blue. So here you use زرقاء and here you use أزرق. Okay, شباب? Are we friends so far? Any question here? So it's very important to look at this chart. You're gonna have a question like fill in the blank. Like you have the plural, the broken plural, for example. I ask you to memorize just first group, okay? So you're gonna have 2 or 3 words from it. So for example, I will write أسود, you need to write سوداء, or سوداء, you're gonna write the أسود, okay? أزرق زرقاء. I want you to, this you must know it very well, guys, okay? Let's go. And I did this one exactly like the one I explained for you, and I just hoped this a little bit more clear. I hope so. It's just I used a few pronoun. I used hers, which ha alif, his, which is gonna be here ha alif, his, you're gonna add just ha dhamma, and here yours feminine, it's gonna be kaf. Oh, why? It's gonna be kaf fatha, and here it's gonna be kaf kasra. No, it's gonna be kaf fatha, and this is going to be kaf kasra. Okay, and here it's all the time yeah, and here the nouns that I gave you. So I hope this is gonna help you. So let me just delete a few ones and do it with each other. So let me do Sayara because it's feminine. And let's do this one. I'm gonna make it. Okay, let's do this. And let's just fix it. Okay. So Now I'm gonna call your name, and Hawa, don't worry, I will not call your name, and I'm gonna ask you to do it. Who's asking? Good. So the word صديق, which mean a friend, my friend, Jamila.
صديقي.
عافية بالبنات, صديقي. And let's go to Musa, your friend.
صديقي.
Your friend. No, you are addressing your talk to your friend and tell him you're a friend.
صديقك.
صديقك. نور. Feminine, you're a friend. Noor.
Did you say my name? I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
صديقك. صديقك.
صديقك. And Jennifer, his friend.
Sakia to he.
صديقه.
Who? Sorry.
صديقه. And her friend. And I will go to Bakri. Her friend.
صديقنا.
What?
صديقمها.
صديقها. صديقها. Now, when you do this one, please remember you are talking about singular masculine. So let's do صديقة and see the difference, everyone. And I'm gonna pick دعاء. دعاء, صديقة. If you want to say my singular female friend.
صديقتي.
أحسنتي. صديقتي. أحسنتي. So what we gonna do if we want to say your friend, Sami, your female friend.
صديقتك.
أحسنت. عافية بابو الرجال. صديقتك. Don't forget to open it. Kelsey, your friend, you are saying your friend to your female friend.
صديقك. صديقك. صديقتي.
So stay with me, look with me. We're gonna use, look at the word صديقة, look at it. It is صديقة. There is تاء مربوطة. What you gonna do, Kelsey, with the تاء مربوطة before you add the attached pronoun?
You have to open it.
Open it. So صديقتك. Do you understand what's happened here?
Why did you add the two though?
What is that? What is two?
You said two key.
Yeah, because ta, you open the ta,
Yeah,
and there is dhamma, you're gonna say ooh, just to make the transition like sadiquka.
Just makes it really hard to read because I just feel like there's just so much going on.
What is hard to read here?
No, the one that we're on, because I don't know, I just feel like there's just a lot there. It's just hard to read.
Okay, so just focus exactly with the noun I am asking you. Forget everything going around.
Okay.
So I'm asking you about Sadiqa, and I'm asking you about this column. What's gonna happen here? You're gonna add kaf kesra. So try to focus in one thing and see what you're gonna get from it, Habibi. Okay, so stay with me, Kelsey. Now, his friend, his female friend. What you gonna do?
Are you asking me again?
Yes.
Okay. Is Sadiku
صديقة.
Sadiqa ha he
It's who.
who?
So look at me. What you gonna do? Look
Who?
at the noun. Bring it here. It's gonna be صديقة. What you gonna do with the تاء مربوطة? You just did it.
Add who?
No.
Oh,
Now before who, if I add who, it's gonna be like this one. Do you see it?
yeah.
Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
So here I'm speaking about male friend. Here I'm speaking about a female friend.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're gonna do here to make me understand you are talking about female? Here, in this one, in this box, what you gonna do?
Do you have to open this one up too?
Of course, all the time you have to open it. صديقة to
To
who? صديقته.
Okay.
Okay. Elizabeth. حبيبي. Her friend. So you are talking about female to female. This is a female and this is female. How are you gonna do it?
صديقتها.
أحسنتي. صديقتها. بارك الله فيك. You see? So we're gonna do سيارة. Okay? So look at Musa. My car. How are you gonna do it?
سيارتي.
عافية. سيارتي. His car. Okay? What if it is your car? Sarah.
سيارتك.
عافية بالبنات. سيارتك. سيارتك. What if it's Brandon? Say it's your car, you addressing your talk to singular feminine.
سيارتك.
عافية بابو الرجال. سيارتك. And what if it's his car? بكري.
سيارته.
سيارته بكري. Okay. And Kelsey, her car.
سيارتها.
أحسنتي. See, now it's easier for you. Okay. What I want you to do, guys, I'm gonna delete all the answers, and when I'm gonna upload it, I'm gonna upload it without the answers so you can practice it, and you can see it with the answer in the lecture if you want to. If you feel like you cannot do it, okay? Any question here, guys? Yes, no? Okay. So what else I need? I did this one just as explanation. I don't know if it's gonna help you. I'm just trying to create something might help, but it's exactly what I did in the first column exercises. So I'm just gonna go read it for you. If you find it helpful, use it for your own good. If it's not, it's fine. So for example, I am plus verb, أنا plus verb. So I took here the verb in the past tense, كتب, or he wrote, and exactly like what I did before. It's just here with more explanation. أنا أكتب كثيرا. I write a lot. Okay. So أنا أكتب كثيرا. Here to practice it. أنام, sleep, أدرس, study, أنظف, clean, أقرأ, read, أشتري, buy, آكل, eat, أتكلم, speak. Okay, so you see it's one word, but the translation for it, it's a two word. And here with mine, bait, which mean house, and then I'm asking you to do it with mine. هذا بيتي, this is my house. اسمي, my name. صديقي, my male friend. If I say صديقتي, let me just صديقتي, my friend, but here I mean my female friend. أمي, my mother. أختي, my sister. So let me delete أمي so you will not get confused with the translation. Okay. أختي, my sister. أبي, my father. أخي, my brother. مدرستي, my school. معلمتي, my female teacher. معلمي, my male teacher. And we use أستاذتي and أستاذي, again the same meaning, teacher, just we use it for college level. And here if we speak about gender and the adjectives and how we do it, again I did it, we explained it before, but if you find it useful, use this one. So you will say أنا طالب or أنا طالبة for female. أنا كاتب, أنا كاتبة. أنا مهندس, أنا مهندسة. أنا معلم, أنا معلمة. أنا تعبان, أنا تعبانة. I am tired. أنا فرحان, أنا فرحانة. أنا نعسان, أنا نعسانة. أنا حزين, أنا حزينة. So these are adjectives. And adjectives to show your job or whatever. We, نحن, again I did it exactly the same one. نحن, كتب, he wrote. نحن نكتب كثيرا, we are writing a lot or we write a lot. Okay, to practice it. نحن ننام, ندرس, ننظف, ننجح, نقرأ, نشتري, نأكل, نتكلم. Let me speak a bit about the first few words here, which you might notice. ننام, oh, this noon noon, ندرس, ننظف, noon noon, ننجح, noon noon. You will say, oh, this is double noon. No, because the verb itself, it is nam. And you add the noon, and here the verb itself, it is نظف, he cleaned. Then you add your noon, and now ننظف. And here the verb, it is نجح. And you add your noon, and it look like ننجح. Do you understand what I'm talking about here, guys? Is it clear? Anyone can tell me yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So with the plural, you're gonna add all the time noon at the beginning. نحن, noon, at the beginning of the verb. And here, if you want to practice the ownership, the possessive, ours, this things is ours. So هذا بيتنا, هذا بيتنا, this is our house. The noon alif, ours, بيت, it's house, and this is هذا. And here you're gonna do the same. You're gonna practice them using these things. You will say مكتبنا, our office, صديقنا, our friend, أمنا, our mother, أختنا, our sister, أخينا, our brother, مدرستنا, our school, معلمنا, our teacher, معلمتنا, our female teacher, and أستاذنا and أستاذتنا, the same. Okay? And this is, I hope this is going to be helpful when with the plural, how it's going to look like. So, طالب, student. طلاب, students. This is a plural. نحن طلاب, نحن طالبات. This is a plural, feminine, ألف تاء. Do not forget it. Okay? And this is a broken masculine plural, طلاب. كاتب, which means writer. نحن كاتبون, نحن كاتبات. We are writer. Engineer, مهندس. نحن مهندسون, نحن مهندسات. Teacher, which معلم. نحن معلمون, نحن معلمات. Tired, which means تعبان. نحن تعبانون, نحن تعبانات. Happy, which means فرحان. نحن فرحانون, نحن فرحانات. So all the time you're gonna add alif ta for the feminine, waw noon for the masculine. And here again with anta. So again, exactly all what we explained before. So let me just make it bigger. أنت with كتب. أنت تكتب كثيرا. You are writing a lot. أنت تنام, تدرس, تنظف, تنجح, تقرأ, تشتري, تأكل, تتكلم. So in every single verb here, if you just take off the ta, and here too, if you just take off the noon, you add here, you're gonna have the verb in the past tense. That means he did. So if I take the ta away, it's gonna be nama. He did slept already. Okay. Tanamu, you are sleeping right now. Darasa, he studied. Tadrusu, you are studying. Kataba, he wrote in the past. Taktubu, you are writing. Okay. And here, how to make it in the ownership. هذا بيتك, this is your house. هذا مكتبك. هذا صديقك. هذه أمك. هذه أختك. هذه مدرستك. هذا معلمك. هذا أستاذك. هذا بابك. هذا جارك. Okay, it's just there is something, guys, here. Babuka, it should be this one. I don't know how this one jump here. Okay, so let me do something. And I don't think it's gonna let me do it. I hope it's gonna let me. Yes, it's happened. Okay. So babuka, your door, and jaruka, your neighbor. Okay, guys? I hope this was helpful for you. Do you have any question here? Yes, no? Okay. So let's go to this one, because we said that you're gonna have a question for this one, and 100% you have it on the test. You're gonna have it for the final too. And here again about using هذا and هذه and one of these pronouns. Okay, well, the only different you're gonna have for the final is this, which exactly the question that you have for the final review. I will not say هذا وهذه. I will say هذا, هذه, هذان, هاتان, هؤلاء. And here you're gonna have a plural non-human. So you have to know which one you're gonna use. So this, how you have it in the test, just in the final, go and look at the final review. You're gonna find me, I ask and I explain it there to use هذان, هاتان, and هؤلاء and هذه. Okay, so a lot of change is gonna happen, a little bit more. What else here I have? We did this one. Yeah. Other things I need to cover it here with you. The color, we cover it. Now this is important for all of you. We're gonna have a question about that. So you have study the numbers, guys. Please don't forget. It could come with fill in the blank and connect the letters. It's so important. Do you have any question about connect the letters before I move?
Yes, can you kind of go over it a little bit?
Yeah. So which one, for example, can you pick anyone